Good morning. Welcome to my day. Miles and I are waiting for the bus to come. Um, I wanted to pop on and just talk about how sometimes it takes a really long time, actually all the time, it takes a really long time to get wheelchair parts replaced. So, these foot things that hold his, I don't even know what they're called, holds his feet in place. Um, we had a family reunion at in a gym at a church, and the boys were pushing Miles around really fast because he loves to go fast. And I didn't say anything because I want them to interact with him. Um, but one of my boys uh, didn't quite make a corner and rammed him into the corner of a wall of a door frame and busted up the leg so that it was still usable, but it was very wonky and didn't hold his foot right. But he was fine. Oh, here's the bus. I'll be back. Give me a minute. There's the bus. You ready to go to school? Okay. Mouse is on the bus. It's on his way to school. Uh, trying to find a way to get my flowers on here. So, anyways, Miles's chair got busted up. It was December 17th. We finally got them March 10th. So it was 2 months. Sorry. 2 months before we got his parts replaced. And that's kind of how it goes with wheelchair repairs. It takes a really long time. The people are nice. I mean, there are 2 reps who are here that we use are super great guys, and they're always very pleasant and try to do what they can for us. But just the whole process of ordering parts and having them come in, I don't know why it takes so long, but it always has been like that for anything that we need replaced. Luckily, we really haven't had anything that we haven't been able to use his chair yet. But I can't imagine. I had a friend, well, one of Miles's classmates who just had this happen where, like, the chair, the back was completely down. It was broken, and he couldn't really function in his chair at all. And she had called and called and called, and it's a process, and I don't know, I feel like it should be better. But, and it makes me think of, like, what would happen if, like, something major happened on his chair? We would not be able to function, like, thankfully, we have a feeding chair that we had gotten given to us because insurance denied us one. They said you can just feed him in your wheelchair, which is great, except, you know, it shortens the lifespan of the chair because it gets messy and you're using it more and whatnot. But it's a really, really long process to get any new equipment and get repairs on equipment. And yeah, I just think about, like, what happens if, like, something major happens and we can't use it anymore. His whole life would be completely changed if his wheelchair broke. Like, that's what he uses to go everywhere. That's the only way we can get him. I mean, I have an old car seat that's a big one, that we can use sometimes. It's not the most comfortable, and we actually would not be able to use it in our van because our van is missing the middle seats for his wheelchair. We would have to borrow someone else's vehicle in order to get him places because there wouldn't be an extra seat if the whole family wanted to go away. But once he gets bigger, we're just going to be screwed. And it's like not being able to move for 2 months. I don't know if they have, like, rental programs where you can, like, get a rental wheelchair that doesn't quite work for you, but would maybe work for you for a little bit. I don't know. I guess I'm rambling now. But, yeah, that's just part of our lives. Wheelchair replacements takes forever, and you can't just go out to the store and buy a new one or buy a new chair. You just have to wait. You're at the mercy of the company. And that's the way it goes. Yay! Unless you know of something different that I don't know of, and which is why I have this channel, to learn things. So if you know about this and you know how to get things faster, or if there's a rental chair place, because we can't just get any wheelchair, because most wheelchairs don't have the chest straps. It's just a chair, and it may or may not have a seatbelt. But he needs all the top parts or he will fall over. just like why I'm worried about ever taking him on a plane. Will we actually, we'd have to like use some sort of a belt or something to strap his chest because he'll just fall over. That'd be a long flight depending where we're going to have to hold him up. Anyways, okay. Good morning if it's morning when you're watching this. If not, happy day to you. You were made on purpose and God loves you, and figure out what he's saying to you because he's always trying to speak to you. You just have to listen. And he's just delights in you and your life and just wants to talk to you and spend time with you. So I think maybe I'll go do that now. I'm going to go spend some time with Jesus. And, oh, there's a bug on my chin. Oh, do you see it? Where'd it go? Anyways, I better go get ready for my day. Spend some time with him. Have a great day. You're awesome.